Coming up next on the Jeff Crilley Show, she spent more than 30 years in marketing. She is Audra Broad. She's the president of Broad 360 Marketing. Her incredible journey just ahead.
Many are predicting that the worst is yet to come, which is unfortunate, said one person here. Until now, they've enjoyed the reputation of being the nation's icebox.
Watched a burglar in his home this morning by webcam.
As a journalist of over 25 years, stories are what make my world turn.
Reporting live from the Dallas newsroom tonight, Jeff Crilley, Fox 4 News.
But in 2008, I took the jump from my familiar life and started a PR firm from my home.
We're talking about anyone with a camcorder like the one I'm using becomes a television network.
We started slowly growing the company, and we now have over 100 clients, and we've branched into the world of live digital broadcasting. I now own 8 different TV studios and have a huge team, and the stories that I now get to share are sometimes the most important of my life. Life has a funny way of coming around full circle. This is the Jeff Crilley Show.
As the owner of a marketing firm, I have so much respect for other people in my industry, and I always bring in industry thought leaders. And so Audra Broad is in the studio. She is the president of Broad 360 Marketing. Thanks for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Well, you were telling me a little bit about your resume. Please share it with the audience.
Yeah, so I have over 30 years of marketing experience, corporate sponsorships, and media. So I started in the radio industry, 16 years of sales and marketing, and 9 of that was at Walt Disney ABC Radio, where I started my own department in non-traditional revenue and training salespeople how to actually work with manufacturers and tying in our alliances with sports teams, athletes, performing artists, and really taking it to the next level with connecting brands with major overall big picture events.
Yes, and then you spent some time with the Roger Staubach companies?
Yeah, so PPI Marketing was actually formed with Roger and Roz Cole in 1993. And so we were the marketing side, best kept secret, but we had all kinds of amazing journeys from 2009 to 2019. I managed the City of Addison special events, Taste Addison, Kaboom Town, Oktoberfest. So I did all the corporate sponsorships and media for those major top 10 nationally ranked events. And it was a lot of fun, great journey.
Well, and one of the things that you know from all these years working with these major sponsors is if you're going to approach them for a sponsorship, you really have to have your act together.
Yes,
so
absolutely.
Share that with us because we're going to plug a master class that you have coming up.
Right.
But what do people typically do wrong when they approach a major brand?
So really you need to learn how to speak the language of a corporate brand and how to think like them. And so to be able to do a proper needs analysis to find out key goals and initiatives, you have to ask the right questions. And you have to know about their company and what's important to them. Are they community focused, which I think a lot of corporations now are aligning themselves with people that are really impacting their world. And so that's a key initiative for me is to find corporate brands and events that align up that actually impact people's lives. And through the platform of Addison Kaboom Town, I was able to do that with Anheuser Busch, Folds of Honor, and Albertsons Tom Thumb. So I was able to connect these major brands, and through cash donation at register in 106 DFW store locations, we were able to raise $500,000 for Folds of Honor. So
that's incredible.
Yes.
Okay, let's stay with Kaboom Town for a second because it's famous in Dallas Fort Worth, and I've seen him on the top 10 fireworks displays in the country. When you approach an organization like Anheuser Busch, they're tough to impress. So how did you package Addison Kaboom Town to impress Anheuser Busch to get that sponsorship?
Yeah, so actually it's called liquid to lips in the industry. So beer brands actually really want mass audiences, big festivals, because it's more liquid to lips, so to speak. So Anheuser-Busch wanted to be the official beer of Addison Kaboom Town. So I also made them part of the official beer of Taste Addison as well. So it ended up being a $250,000 event.
High five on that. That's got to feel good.
So, and that's when I was able to
Yeah.
say, well, I want a military veteran partner for Addison Kaboomtown because it makes sense, to honor our military and veterans. So that they supported Folds of Honor nationally. And so then I was able to make that a regionalized North Texas program.
Brilliant. Okay, you do have a masterclass coming up. We're going to put this on the screen, and I want you to talk about, it's a 2-day event?
Yeah, so it's a 2-day live virtual event. It's called Land Your Next Sponsor Intensive. And so we're actually really, if you would love to have you attend, I'd like to invite you to go to the website and sign up. It's actually this next Wednesday, May 6th, and Thursday, May 7th, from noon to 2 Central Standard Time. And so really people are going to walk away with a clear plan and actually have real sponsorship opportunities in action before they leave that 2-day workshop.
Yes, and we're going to put that up again at the end of this broadcast, along with a discount code that you've generously offered. Give us an idea. 2 days is a long time. What are some things that they're going to learn?
So it's actually a 90-minute per day event with a 30-minute Q&A after the end of each day. So that way we can really interact more because, like I said, it's an intensive. So we're really going to do the work.
Yes.
This isn't just take notes and learn about sponsorships. This is actually in action. People that are entrepreneurs that are producing their own events and self-funding their own events, they can actually learn how to develop long-term partnerships with these corporate brands that'll lead to real revenue that they can count on year to year.
Yeah, and you were telling me before the show that there's a language that is spoken, and you can be very naive by using the wrong word to describe your offering.
Like the word package. No one should ever use that word. That is like, you just put yourself as a canned salesperson.
Yes.
So,
well, that's so cool. I mean, I can tell that gleam in your eye. You found your purpose, taking all that years of experience and then giving it to others and shaving probably a decade off of their life to, trial and error.
Yeah. And the next step really for me past this is to start helping nonprofits that I love, that are dear to my heart, that are really impacting people's lives and changing this world. And so a lot of them are just dependent on donors, and they don't understand how to actually have a different revenue source with brand alignment that turns into real long-term partnerships.
Yes. Okay. We have about a minute left. So tell people why they need to be a part of this masterclass.
So I would just invite you, if you are doing events and projects and funding your own projects and events, you really need to check this out. And I would love you to take advantage of this opportunity. I'm offering 30% off. So you can use the code LEAD30 and come join us.
Outstanding. We're going to put that website up on the screen. We're going to leave it up there for a couple of seconds. Again, LEAD30 for 30% off. That's very generous. Thank you so much for sharing your story with us, Audra, and good luck with your event.
Oh, well, thank you.
You bet. That's it for now. We'll see you next time.